Happy February, YPO Santa Barbara. I'm your chapter chair, Michael Paskin, and I'm here to deliver you February's chapter news. First, let's talk about perfect tens. I usually only refer to a perfect 10 when I'm talking about my wife, but today I'm talking about our homelessness event hosted by Aaron Adelheit this last January. Aaron, thank you for putting together an incredible, informative, and thought-provoking event for our chapter. Milan, Rich, 9.96 rating for your Hidden Stories TEDx event just a few days ago. Thank you to you both for putting together an event that lets several of our members share stories about themselves in a curated and deeply vulnerable way. Top-notch events. I believe YPO attracts us because we're humble enough to know that we don't know everything. We give YPO and our Santa Barbara chapter our attention because we're ready to be pushed to learn something new, to have our perspectives challenged, and to be inspired by like-minded leaders that want to have a positive impact in this world. In that regard, our last two events could not have delivered better. Thank you, Aaron Adelheit, Milan, Aaron Pick. You guys all created two incredible events for our chapter at a time when we really needed it. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Angel, Jean, Rick, Aaron, Blaze, Jeremy, and Tad. You guys were all brave enough to share these stories deeply with us and to premiere monologues that left more than 50 people energized, inspired, and appreciative. Thank you, thank you, thank you. These last two events, really tough acts to follow. I am so thankful that I don't have to day chair the next, I'm the next day chair? Mother. March 8th, 2024, and back by popular demand. Get ready for a truly only in YPO experience at the private training facility for the Oxnard SWAT team, hosted by none other than yours truly. The brave members of Oxnard SWAT have decided to take on one of their most dangerous assignments to date, and that is to let in a small group of high-achieving YPOers from Santa Barbara behind the scenes into their SWAT-friendly territory to demand education, thoughtfulness, and vulnerability. We're going to learn more about decision-making under stress. We're going to fine-tune our negotiation tactics, and we might even get a chance to watch the SWAT attack dog take down one of our members. My vote for which YPOer will be selected can be purchased by the highest bidder, Venmo at Michael Paskin. This is a no copay event for our members only. The event will begin at 10 a.m. sharp on Friday, March 8th, and we will have you home by dinner. Carpool groups will be released prior to the event, and lunch and beverages will be provided. Please note that this event will be limited to our first 20 guests that register. You can do so by visiting yposb.com. Our esteemed Assistant Learning Officer, Pardis Nasseri, has a few words he wanted to share.
Hello, YPO Santa Barbara. This is Pardis Nasseri, your incoming Learning Officer for the 2025 learning year for YPO Santa Barbara. I'm very excited to be able to share this message with you today to let you know that we'll be releasing the save the dates sometime next week so that you all can mark your calendars and plan to attend as many events as possible. The theme for this year's calendar is building bonds from grand events to intimate insights. The calendar was created with a lot of input from other integrated chapters on best practices for their chapter, as well as the feedback we've received from you post events we've had thus far. The overall theme, the overarching desire for all the members is to connect, communicate, and get to know other members better. The chapter has doubled in size since integration, and we all don't know one another as well as we should. And that's what the calendar this year hopes to attempt to do. Some of the events are going to be big budget events that are only in YPO, and some of them are going to be more intimate where we can have conversation and get to know one another better. And as for myself, I know I haven't had the pleasure of meeting all of you. I am one of the newer members in the Santa Barbara chapter, having joined in 22, and I'm here with my wife, Dr. Sherry Nasseri, and our 7-year-old son, Kasra, and our daughter, Nika, who's 2 years old. We moved back to Santa Barbara in the summer of 22. It was not COVID related. I'm from here. I went to Santa Barbara High School, and we both graduated from universities in Santa Barbara. My wife from Westmont and myself from UCSB. My parents live here, and for me, this was coming home, which was something I always wanted to do, but just wasn't sure when, and we decided to do it before our oldest started kindergarten at Laguna Blanca. I look forward to meeting you all in the upcoming events, and I'm available if you have any thoughts, input, or questions or comments. Give me a call. You can find my number on Connect, but it's 310-600-7608. I look forward to hearing from you, and I look forward to being your learning officer and having a fantastic year together in this upcoming year.
That's it for me, YPO Santa Barbara. I hope you guys have a fantastic February, and I'll see you at the SWAT event on March 8th. Only in YPO experience at the private training facility for the Oxnard SWAT team. Hosted.
If you have any leads on getting us into a preschool sooner than later, please let us know. And my wife is Dr. Sherry Nasseri. She is my better half. She really is the CEO of our family at home.